people think that teenagers are not paying attention these days. Well, my book club seems to differ on that. Maybe I have some special kids. I probably do. But it does show that teenagers are paying a lot more attention than people think they are. Now, these two students started off with some different opinions. And by the end, I think they surprised themselves. You get to watch in real time how they are critically thinking, how they are shifting perspectives, and most importantly, having a respectful dialogue that seems to be a little bit extinct on the internet these days.
Fiction is often inspired by fact. During World War II, real pigeons were used by the US and the British militaries to carry spy secrets. The CIA also developed pigeons with tiny chest-mounted cameras to capture aerial surveillance photos. In recent years, China has been reported to use robotic birds that mimic real pigeons' movements to conduct surveillance on citizens, especially in sensitive areas. With these spy birds, they can blend in naturally with the flocks while recording videos and tracking GPS data. So, now we're not talking about if it could happen, because now we know it's fact. If humans are animals too, is it ever justifiable for the government to genetically manipulate or control its people with the way the Capitol did with the Jabberjays?
No.
Why?
It just feels like it's probably wrong.
Because it's wrong. Okay, but what makes that feel wrong if humans are animals too?
Because we're like more advanced.
Because we're more advanced? Some humans are more advanced than others.
Yeah.
So it's just wrong, period. Because it's because it's humans, and humans are more advanced, so they shouldn't do that.
That's like who like they're ruling. Like it's not really like the animals. It's more like the people.
So Gabe, what's your thoughts?
I mean, animals do have allies in their world, as in like, even though they might seem like the higher up on the food chain, they would still pair up with someone who's lower on the food chain, and the situation would be lower than them. They would still team up and try to take down like another animal. Same thing here. It's like a person who's higher up takes like animals that are a little like lower down, but they also kind of work together, so they don't really, I mean, in my opinion, they don't really manipulate them if they kind of work together.
In that case, where would the line be drawn? Is it about protection? Is it about propaganda? Is it by biological control? When do these two parties agree that they are working for the same cause?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Devin, he said that, again, it's an ally situation. If they're actually in agreement, then it shouldn't be necessarily an issue. What's your take then?
Well, I'm confused. Like, where should the line be drawn between like animals and humans?
Well, in this case, humans are animals, and he's saying that if they are in agreement, and then they could be genetically modified or manipulated for a purpose, a cause that they both agree on. Not saying greater good or anything. We're just saying that these two agree. One is going to be genetically modified, and he agrees to being genetically modified by this other person. So, is this the line, or are you saying this should not be crossed? Period.
No, I feel like he's right, because I'm like they gave consent for it.
Did you catch that? This is one of the moments where the shift starts.
So, if governments have already used animals for surveillance and are now blending tech and biology for control, what's stopping them from doing the same to us?
Really much nothing, except people's will to like commit to the cause.
Okay. Devin, what's your thoughts? What's
Because I mean nothing really.
nothing stopping them? Okay. Should a government be allowed to alter living beings, animals, humans, doesn't matter, living beings, including its own citizens, for the sake of control, security, or propaganda?
No.
No to which one, or no to all of them? Elaborate. Okay, why?
Because it's unfair. Because a government shouldn't have to modify people in order to control them.
Okay.
They should be consented.
There should be consent.
Yeah.
Interesting. Gabe, what's your...
consent governed?
Yeah, I agree. It's
So if the citizens consent to being altered, then the government should be allowed to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you know if someone has consented and not been manipulated through some form of maybe propaganda?
Never mind.
Why?
Because they probably can be really easily.
Okay. What gives you that indication?
Because not everyone is not gonna fall for it. Majority of people will.
So, where do we draw the line between innovation and violation? Where is that line?
Innovation can be to laws and non living things, and then violation is when do to living things like citizens.
Okay. Gabe, what's your thoughts?
I would say innovation would be up until it's going up against people's will to do it, but then also it's wow, violation is when people the government is taking animals or people without their will and just using them for that.
And that is the power of story-based learning. They're not just reading books, they're learning how to think. If that's the mindset you would like to have for your children, then click the link and see how to bring a book club model to your family or to your students, or to join a club that already exists.